everyone, it's Cosnime and back more Persona 4. So let's see, last time we went to a emotion, what's it called, emotion roller coaster, I guess? I believe that's the expression. Yeah, a lot of bad stuff happened, sad things, good things, and it's official. The killer is still out there. The question is, who is it? Who's the killer? Oh yeah, that's also the whole fog. Something's definitely very strange. Yeah, let's go rest. My god. Oh, hello. It's been a while.
Welcome.
Hey there, Igor. How's it going? Oh yeah, I still need to hang out with Marie.
It's been quite some time.
It does. Usually I'm the one to come to you.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Igor, do you have to repeat that every time?
I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Yeah, it was quite something. There's definitely very strange going on here. Also, a fucking fly just got into my room. How the hell did it get here? Every window is closed. Seriously. Stupid fly. Annoying me.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
You know what? I can solve it. I believe.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
Actually, no, I was thinking again about the whole who could be the killer. And it's a bit difficult, but I think I can solve it.
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Yes, actually, I was thinking about all the facts, and hopefully I can find who could be the killer.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Are you gonna summon a billboard and help me with every character?
Margaret?
What?
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
I think I need to start being more selfish.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Oh, my bones. I still have trying to help a lot of people.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Failing to understand and failing to listen. I wonder.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
I definitely gonna need their help. Maybe if I can put all the pieces together. Who could be the killer?
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh,
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
That was my plan. But thank you, Igor.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
I suppose.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
Yes, I know I'm a Chad. I know, deep in my heart.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
What? Does this car has a doorbell? It's not the car, it's the real life, okay. Huh. Guess I might as well go answer it. Oh, hey, Yusuke, morning.
Teddy's missing.
What?
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Oh crap,
Yeah, me too. He's acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side.
Wait,
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
yeah. Huh. Interesting. Are the TV still there?
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings.
Interesting.
I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
No use getting worked up. Come on. We need to
Yeah, you're right.
we need to focus on the real matter. Then we take care of Teddy. And I'll make sure he comes back here.
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
That's right.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Yes? What is it?
Let's quickly review the facts.
Yes, please. That's what I need. If I can review the facts, and some of them I don't remember, then I could probably figure out who the killer is.
Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san.
Yes, Yamano was the first. Saki was second.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Yeah, he
That's what's
didn't.
bothering me.
Yes, you remember. Did you by any chance remember where he was on that day? Because I really need to remember that.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet. Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
In a way, it does sound like a title of a movie.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself.
That's enough, Kanji.
What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
Yes, that's what I'm getting bothered with.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Unless...
And another thing, the namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
Maybe he didn't know the TV was dangerous. Yeah, maybe he didn't know that. Which means...
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
They just keep doing that. You keep raising good points.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
Can you, maybe compare it? The writing with... wait, did you write it? Or did they post it? Anyway, can you compare it?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Can you compare the, the writing?
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Yep.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like "don't rescue" or "kill"?
Exactly, that's why I'm wondering what the hell is going on here.
Yeah, and the "will be put in and killed" part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like "I'll put in and kill"?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
So I knew it. There's Namatame's person A and the killer's person B. Now who is it?
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Most likely. So let's see if the person's the... Okay, this is a bit of a wild one, but let's see if maybe the person who got thrown into the TV was done by him and then came back alive. That means if this time he came back alive and all happy, in his view, saw like a success, like if he managed to save them. And if you go by that, that means the real killer is the one who threw both the announcement and Saki.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
This is exactly why I'm trying to figure out when he came here.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
I need to know. Why did he came back? Oh my god.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
You got it.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
Is that so?
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
That's right. Don't mess with my mother younger brother.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
Yeah, everything okay?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san.
Perfect.
A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
You got it.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
No kidding. That was way too easy. Hey there.
Wow.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone long.
Perfect.
All right. Then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Let's go for it. Alright. We need answers. Please. Hey there.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Seriously, we need answers. When did you get back here? Was it after or before Saki's dead?
Huh?
I know this is an awkward question, but it will really, really help me a lot. Okay, maybe I'll ask this. Who did you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
I fucking knew it. So there you go. The real killer threw Saki and the other one first. Huh. Okay, let me... Is saving killing people? Just confirm it.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
That's why I put them in there.
Yeah, my guess he really believed that that world inside of the TV was safe. Ignorance is bliss, or sometimes a curse. Okay, this is gonna be very rough, and even though I can really figure out you didn't, but did you kill those two girls? My apologies for the rude question.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place.
So there you go. So the question is, who is the killer?
His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Obviously. But who did it?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Yes, sorry for this, but why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
Okay, it's official. You didn't write any letters. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Ignorance sometimes is a curse. Can you figure out who killed the first two? I'm pretty sure it didn't.
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
As I thought.
You believe me?
I mean, we can go into that other world, so we do believe you.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you.
Yes, please, you need cooperate.
We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
Yep.
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right.
Here we go.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that.
From what I can understand so far, you're a good guy. An idiot, but a good guy. But I make you an idiot.
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
What?
And all of a sudden, There was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
Interesting. This guy is just like us. Even before entering there, we could already touch the TV screen. What the hell? Is it just a few people can do that?
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Oh boy, well, lucky you. Still, that's very interesting.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane.
Fair enough. But that is also very strange. Let me think about it. We also happened that to us. We heard a persona, even though it didn't have face or shadow. We touched the TV and we will get there. You just can't hear when they tried to touch the TV, they couldn't do it. But after they fell with us, now they could do it.
In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown. I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help?
It wasn't exactly that, but I suppose I couldn't see it like that.
That's how I felt.
Especially when you get drunk.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
Did he say learned way before that?
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program.
Oh?
I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions.
Ah, so fair enough. In other words, when the announcement was, announcer was killed, you were nowhere here in Inaba. But then came here to answer, of course, the police questions. So Saki.
I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
Maybe that's when I found them. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing him on, at least close to the river.
Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi.
That's what I saw.
The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
Yeah, but how did you?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business.
Oh, I see. Delivery man. That's how you found out about her.
I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful.
I see. You really are a nice guy. Again, an idiot, but a nice guy. Trying to warn her that she's in danger.
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
You're gonna look so weird in there, but I remember that mission. Where are you going?
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
Because she was on the other side.
Come on! Please!
There is
The
some
next
cell
day-
service over there.
They found her dead.
You okay, Yosuke?
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
Fair enough. I heard sometimes that happens.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you.
So what did you do this time?
She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something.
So you kidnap and...
My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
Oh my god. You poor naive dude.
Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again.
If only that was like the pocket to another dimension. Well, in a way it is. Except the other dimension is dangerous.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
So that's what he did. He's not a bad guy. He's an idiot, but not a bad guy.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
That's enough, Chia. Like I said, he's not a bad guy. Just a huge idiot.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
Fair enough.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Not exactly.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it.
What?
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Fair enough.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her.
So that's it. You're thinking she was in danger from the kill, but so you decided to kidnap her to save her.
But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
You have no idea. I mean, I see creatures with giant mouths and tongues. You don't want to know the things I've seen there.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us?
The concert.
Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
You did caught possessed by shadows.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
He's a good guy, but an idiot.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
Well, at least you're a wise fool. To be able to recognize what you've done, that takes a big step.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Well, I'm pretty sure Yosuke knows a little bit how you feel.
I never never doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
Don't worry. Hopefully, you're gonna come back.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
That's how you have to do it.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
I mean, even us having hard time figuring out what the hell that is. I mean, you had no idea.
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
Yeah. I suppose in a way, he did believe that everything was going okay.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
And you were helping.
Such a joke.
No, once again, you're just an idiot. But it's okay. You're a good idiot.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
It's quite alright.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Now that's our plan. Don't worry. We got this.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Now I have to figure out who the hell is this person? I'll get him.
Now get out of here!
Shut up, policeman. We're having a moment here.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
Oh, you're about to get a big surprise.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Shut up.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Oh, sweetie.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I suppose.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
Yeah.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Oh boy. Okay, fine, let's go to rest. Go to sleep. Oh my god. I swear, they have way too many holidays. Now then, time to find out more answers. What the hell happened? Can we find it? We'll try. talk with everyone. The country of Junes? Yosuke, I didn't know Junes there was a country with that name. Want to explain? My god. Ah, damn it, finally. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nothing.
I'm seriously pooped.
Yeah, me too. Spent some time finding out if I could find any information. I would keep going. Junes River, center, shopping center, place, whatever. I'm tired.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit. Ditto for me.
Yeah, I noticed.
Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Ah,
Well-
damn it.
One steak bowl, please.
Seriously?
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break.
Yeah. We need some food.
I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Nice.
Now that our tummies are full,
Yes.
let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Fine.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Yep.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed.
No kidding.
There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, it's getting a bit annoying. Don't blame them. But even then, what if we apply the same tactic we did with namatame? Maybe the kill is just like last time. Someone invisible.
That or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Who knows?
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case.
That's the problem.
The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so let me think. Someone who could approach both what's it called, the announcer, Saki, no problem, without causing suspicion. Could get into my house without causing, again, suspicion.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
I think I'm gonna go down outside too. Ah, for fuck's sake.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Too bad it's foggy and you can barely see it.
It's freezing out here.
You scared me.
Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Very funny.
Hey, is it snowing?
It is.
Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi and Saki. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side. What you did there is highly likely that they also knew what namatame was doing. Would have known. Oh, fuck. Let me think. Okay. Let's go with the same basis with Namatame. The reason it was nobody noticed him was because he was a delivery guy. So what if our little killer is somehow also able to go anyway, any other place without being noticed? Can probably was able to interact with both Yamano and Saki. Can go to the gym as soon as. Oh, the fucking backstabber jackass ass of fuck! No! You wouldn't. Where is it? Where's the other motherfucker? I'm looking for you, come on. Where? Where is it? Wait, did I miss it? Okay, let's see. Kanji, nope. Nope, nope. Fucking got you, bastard. It's you. He was always there. He was always there. He's in the police force. He could access fucking Yamano and Saki. He could deliver the letter with no problem. Oh, that backstabbing fucking... I'll fucking kill him! I can't believe I called him my angel. More like a fallen angel, jackass. He was controlling everything. Oh yeah, you show compassion to us.
Fuck it.
What about him?
He's a jackass and deserves to get raped in hell.
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Which is why the perfect image.
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi,
Yes.
I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yes.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't also say it, but if you pay attention during during the crash, the accident with our uncle, Adachi said something very interesting. Just leave it at that. Bless you.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Yeah.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Ms. Yamano and...
Oh?
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon,
What?
but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions.
Say what?
I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
That's right.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up.
That's because... Oh, for fuck's sake. He was pretending to be a...
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
I'm pretty sure of it. To seem like weak and little guy could not do anything, wrong. And is an idiot. And actually is
It'd
an
be no
evil
problem
asshole.
for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him. Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this. How about we ask him?
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now?
What?
Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
They're transporting the guy already?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Let's go. Oh boy. Here we go. Hey there, Dachi. My sweet friend.
What are you guys doing here?
The guy that I adore. The guy who's such a best friend. We had dinners together with Nanako. Can you feel my hatred? Can't you?
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Right.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing.
Yeah, about that. We are visiting some other patient.
Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid.
Oh my god. I swear, if my main character doesn't grow up to become a detective just like Dojima, then I'll be very disappointed.
We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Oh my, Adachi, why are you getting so nervous?
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
No kidding.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Right. Right.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Let's start by ask about Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing?
Yes.
I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Really?
That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
What about second interrogation?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
About the warning letter?
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Really?
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
My. Someone is very, demanding.
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Nope.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous.
really? Then please, counter us. Tell us or give us a proof that you didn't kill her.
We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
Say what?
What did you just say?
Ho 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 ho. You just slip, my little asshole.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business?
Yes. What do you mean by that?
Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary?
Yes.
At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
You guys remember that?
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
That's right. How did you know that?
You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Well,
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
get him!
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
I'll get him. He did not.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Guys, I'm pretty sure you know where he went.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Guys,
Did you find him?
no.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
Well,
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
I swear, maybe I should contact this other nurse. She was really scary, but she might put you in her place.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
I gotcha. Don't worry.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
You got it.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Most likely.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right? You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
You better. But there you go. We somehow got it. It was not easy. And I'll admit, if everyone played this blindly, didn't notice that small detail, I swear nobody could have noticed that. Oh, that is such a small, very small detail. Even I almost forgot about that. But there you go, we are back. Now all we have to do is rest, and tomorrow we gotta go after Adachi. Some way or somehow. Probably I'll try to play this whole game and show you guys the other endings. Because there are other type of wedding endings that we sorta was able to skip. But yeah, putting that aside, everyone please like the video, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.